Jen, I remember when we were together at the last Thoroughbred Makeover, this is like the coolest collection of thoroughbreds that you can get under one roof, I think.
Oh my gosh, it's, 10 national champions of different disciplines that are all parading for us right now. These horses have accomplished a lot over the last year and a half because these riders have gotten to get them in the show ring so much more. And it's really been interesting to see how well muscled and prepared and conditioned they are. We did the veterinary exams, the arrival exams, as people were coming into the competition, and I just kept hearing all the veterinarians say too, the caliber of conditioning these horses had was very, very impressive, and it shows with this group we've got here.
Well, let's go around and we'll talk to a few of them and give them a chance to talk to all of you. And again, that phone number to vote for the People's Choice Award, 507-669-5412. So, well, Jazz, we really loved your run with Legends Hope, and you did your talking in the ring. If you want to do some talking now, I'll hand you the microphone. I'm not that scary, Legends Hope. You can say whatever you want. You can say just how amazing this horse is, the highs and lows of training, what you enjoyed about today.
Well, normally I fall in love with the ones nobody likes. So this is a first for me, falling in love with the horse everybody likes. Legends Hope, affectionately known at home as Chester, is one of the classiest, most talented horses I've ever had the privilege of sitting on. He has done everything I've asked from day one. I'm pretty sure he came out of the womb knowing how to jump, because the first jump I took him over, he's like, let's keep going. And I had to stop myself from jumping a 3-6 post and rail on the first day. He was that talented. He does everything I've asked. He fox hunts, he show jumps, he events, he does his dressage, and he even plays with cows at home. So he is an example of everything a thoroughbred can be, and I would not want to sit on any other horse.
Oh, that's awesome, Jazz. He was beautiful. Let's also hear from our field hunter champion. Can you tell us a little bit about what this horse means to you and what his performance today means to you?
Right, I know, yeah.
Well, it's super exciting to be here for the ending. This is my third time here, so this is a first. And as far as Zapper, he's just the coolest little dude. He does all the things pretty much the same like Jazz said. He jumps. He obviously fox hunts. He fox hunted at least 40 times between last year because we got the extra year and this season already. I have evented him. I've show jumped him. I have had him in pony club gatherings. I have moved cattle with him myself, and he's just a remarkable little horse. He's always got good manners, and he's a gentleman. So I'm thrilled to be here to represent the field hunters.
And with me, I have Samantha Fawcett aboard Canton Comet, the champions for show jumpers.
So this is Canton Comet. We call her Haley at home. She's been absolutely incredible this week. This is only her third show, actually. We might have had an extra year, but we had some injuries in 2020, and there was no horse showing really in Canada in 2020 either. So this has been a big ask for her, and she's come out and delivered, and I'm just absolutely thrilled with her. Thank you.
All right, and I see our barrel racing champion right here. He has a pretty quick turn of foot. Tell us a little bit about this guy.
Well, this is Zarina Maria, and I got her. She's a 2020, and this is just a dream come true. She got injured last year right before we were supposed to come to the RRP, and it was a blessing that it got postponed. And this horse has so much heart, so much try. She's my best friend, my partner, and I couldn't do anything without her.
Oh, thank you.
And now we have our dressage champion, Elbow Room with Helen Pianca. This really seems like a family horse.
He is. He's great. He teaches lessons to some of my 10 and 11-year-old students, and then he goes to recognized dressage shows and beats warm bloods every outing he's been on. He's never came in anywhere but first, and I think he's a really great example of a thoroughbred that can compete side by side with purpose-bred warm bloods and outrank them. And I think he's a great ambassador for the breed, showing exactly what the show is about, what the thoroughbred can do as a sport horse.
Any horse that can compete at a high level and also be a lesson horse, I think is just truly amazing. Jen, I'm walking towards Lindsay Partridge and Thunderous Affair. Do you have someone with the mic? Oh, you have Michael with our polo champion. That's my birdie.
So this is Birdie, and we got her as a young horse off the track, and really didn't show much talent as a racehorse, but for polo we look for these little ones that aren't so stellar on the track, and she just actually turned out to be just a tremendous little polo horse, and those of you that are familiar with polo know that it's a very challenging sport for horses. They need to be able to do just about everything. And for them to take off and do as well as she has, I couldn't be happier.
A double discipline winner, Thunderous Affair with Lindsay Partridge. And I remember a very good looking gray mare that you had as the Thoroughbred Makeover Champion in 2015, and now a contender with another precocious gray filly.
Thank you. Yeah, we call her Alicia at home, or I call her Lissy for short. And she's been a lot of fun to bring along. She hasn't always been easy. We had to really work on her emotional confidence. So she struggled when we would go to off-site shows, and has really just been building. I've just been making it about trying to help her be relaxed off-site, because if you can believe it, she used to go off-site to shows and get so worried that she would literally be leaping in the air and was nicknamed the Dragon. So for her to come out, and you guys probably all think she looks like some old level-headed school horse, for me that's a huge win, because it just shows how much we've grown together with so much trust and so much calmness, which is what I'm all about. And she's so cool, she's so talented. She can do these super little collected canter circles and pirouettes, and she can learn all these tricks, and she's been on a TV set already, so she's doing all sorts of things. And we competed bridleless for jumpers, and when we get back to Canada next week, she's going to the provincial EXCA championships, where we'll be doing some stuff there too. So she's super fun. I'm really excited for what we have in the future.
Thank you, Lindsay, and thank you to Thunderous Affair.
And I am over here with Charles, who has the winner of the Show Hunter division, who, by the way, is also a half to Nyquist. So we've got two champions, a champion on the track and a champion off.
What's so fun about having a champion on the track and one off the track? This horse was bred to be an athlete. He's beautiful, he's got a great movement, he's got a great temperament. For the hunters, he's extremely well suited for that. He's very well mannered, has a beautiful jump. Again, just truly an athlete. And, you know, thoroughbred horses aren't seen as much in the show hunters as a lot of the warm bloods are, but this horse is proof that he can hang with absolutely any competition and really be on top.
That horse deserves an extra pad. Half to Kentucky Derby winner, and now here is a champion show hunter. I think we got everyone.
Did we? We missed this one right here, right?
Oh, that's right. We missed the coolest one of them all at the very end, Aussie Prayer. We were so impressed with how she seems feisty, and she just kind of pinned her ears back, and those cattle knew what they were supposed to do.
So Aussie Prayer was an answer to prayer. After I lost my mama, I needed a good project, and let me tell you, she was a project. But she was a good one, and she's not very brave, but she really, really trusts me, and she tries to do her best. And when I hooked her up to cows, that was her jam. She's like, finally, I got something I can boss around and move. So she really, really, that's her jam.
Thank you very much. Top three finish in two different disciplines. This is definitely a special mare. So now it's up to all of you to vote for who you think should be the People's Choice Award, sponsored by Achieve Equine a chance to make a $2,500 donation to the charity of their choice. And it's up to the judges to pick the Thoroughbred Makeover Champion. And I never want to be in that position to have to be the one to choose among these great horses.
Oh my gosh, you can say that again. Yeah, these are such an incredible group of athletes, and to see how well they've transformed from racehorses into everything we saw today: dressage, barrel racing, field hunter, show jumping. I mean, they're all horses that are going to go places after they're here. We always talk about how this competition should never be the main goal for any of these horses, but it's a great goal for their first year of training after racing. And so it's a showcase of what that year and 2 years in this case can mean. You know, like tomorrow we'll see that 1 year transformation. Today we've gotten to see what an extra couple months can do. And I mean, it's really changing what these horses end up doing in their next career and really putting them on their map. And we're seeing some of our other graduates from previous years end up starting to really tick up the levels and become high-performance national athletes. So I'm excited to see what this group goes on to do as well.
Oh yeah, just here a month or so ago, so we had Jazz Napravnik being the eventing champion. The horse that was the previous eventing champion, Sanimo, ridden by Rosie Napravnik, made the American Eventing Championships here at prelim. I mean, 2 years after competing at the Thoroughbred Makeover to compete at prelim at the Kentucky Horse Park for AECs. So you're right, the Thoroughbred Makeover has become such a major competition and such a big event, but always to remember, like, this is a stepping stone for even bigger and bigger things. And this year also, we had the chance to host the barrel racers for the tip championships. That was a cool step forward for the off-the-track thoroughbreds here at this event.
Oh, that was so much fun. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday night, we got to host that. After competition during the day concluded, we had the barrel racers come in, and some of those are more seasoned horses. Some of our Thoroughbred Makeover competitors were competing as well, but that was a hootin' and hollering good time, and it was really cool to see how many people came from really far away, from out west and all over the country. They did a phenomenal job. We're excited to be partnering with TIP for that and hopefully get to do it again in the future.
That's wonderful. Well, let's keep showing some of the horses on screen, and we'll check in to see if our judges have made a decision. And also all of you, if you haven't had the chance to vote yet, once again, that phone number is 507-669-5412. And now on the screen, we have the bridle numbers for each of the 10 discipline winners.
No, here's where I got screwed up because she had two. So I was like, yeah, you know, if you did your last one, was like, we're even. But no, still that one. Wow.
Are we about ready with the...
Oh, okay. Yeah, she just gave me that. Do you have it? What? I don't. It got very quiet in here all of a sudden. I think we're all in suspense, waiting for the results of the People's Choice Award and the Thoroughbred Makeover Champion. First, we'll announce the winner of the People's Choice Award, sponsored by Achieve Equine. And the winner of the People's Choice Award will have the chance to make a $2,500 donation to the charity of their choice. The People's Choice Award winner for the class of 2020 at the Mega Makeover is bridle number 1103, Legends Hope, ridden by Jazz Napravnik, the eventing champions. Congratulations to Legends Hope and Jazz, the winner of the People's Choice Award. And now to announce the winner of the Thoroughbred Makeover Champion to receive a prize of $10,000, sponsored by Churchill Downs. The class of 2020 for the Retired Racehorse Project Mega Makeover, the Thoroughbred Makeover Champions. Bridle number 1189, winners in both freestyle and competitive trail, Thunderous Affair and Lindsay Partridge. And Lindsay, Jen will present you and Thunderous Affair with the trophy. Lindsay won Thoroughbred Makeover Champion the first time that the event was held here in 2015 at the Kentucky Horse Park with Soar, and now another great gray mare. This is Thunderous Affair and Lindsay Partridge.
Sure, yeah. Oh, it's twisted, Julie. That's a lot of bling you've got on your horse. So how does this feel, Lindsay? Congratulations.
I'm going to try not to cry. I swear after having a baby, you just get way more emotional. I'm going to just try. But she's been so hard. You know, she didn't trust me in the beginning. I really had to slow down and just go to events and just not make it about competing. We would literally just go places and hang out. And just the fact that she was so calm and relaxed here and able to trust me to do everything. Gosh, I'm going to start crying, and I said I wouldn't.
That's okay. It's an emotional moment for all of us. We're all inspired by what you do with your horses. On your shirt, it says, do more with less. How does that apply to when you retrain off the track thoroughbreds?
So I love working with horses with no tools because it makes you become a better leader for your horse. Like, you really have to watch them and listen to them. So I just take my horse into an arena and we don't use a halter, we don't use a whip, we don't use anything. And I just do a lot of body work with my horse and kind of trying to develop that relationship. And we get into the bridle stuff really, really early in the liberty work. And I just find it helps to strengthen that whole relationship part first.
So you've competed here for more than a few years now.
Judged as well.
And judged as well. And so you've got quite the fan following, but you've got a lot of people here today and on the live stream who've probably watched, and you've inspired them to try possibly. So can you tell us a little bit about, you know, if you would give someone one piece of advice if they wanted to try to do this for themselves, what would that be?
So for me, it's all about putting that relationship first. So what I always tell people is it's about that calm connection. If your horse isn't calm and connected to you, it doesn't matter what discipline you want to do. And I've done like ranch and field hunter and trail and freestyle, and I love it all, but it all comes back to that partnership first. And I'm so excited because tomorrow Allison McCaddy is doing the freestyle. You guys have to watch for her. She's my student and one of our Harmony Horsemanship instructors, and she's super cool. So I'm so excited for that tomorrow.
Well, congratulations. Best of luck to her, and congratulations to you, Lindsay, our 2020 Thoroughbred Makeover Champion, sponsored by Churchill Downs, and our proud sponsors of the entire makeover, the Thoroughbred Charities of America.
And Aaron Crady from Thoroughbred Charities of America has a big check for you. It's American dollars.
You want to hold this trophy as well? There you go.
I've always wanted to hold a big check. I've been to many, many events, and I've never gotten to have a big check before. This is so exciting.
For those of you who can't see, it says OTTB Bank, and I think when we all deposit there, we're all winners.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd try to cash this one exactly. We might get you a slightly smaller one. Congratulations, Linz.
So, Jen, usually at this point we have to say, oh my gosh, that was a ton of fun. Let's do it again next year. We get to say today, you know what? That was a ton of fun. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Double the fun.
What do you think? Do you guys want to see it again tomorrow?
Yes, we'll be starting right back bright and early at 8 a.m. tomorrow, again with the eventing division. And so get some good rest tonight. Lindsay, I hope you celebrate. And I hope all of our champions for each division celebrate tonight. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow, and we're excited to welcome the 2021 horses into the TCA covered arena in the morning.
Wonderful. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.